We're at the Explorers Club at 46 East 70th Street in New York. The Explorers Club was founded in 1904, and the members of the Explorers Club have been the first to both poles, the first to the highest point in the earth, Mount Everest, the lowest point, the Marianas Trench, and to the moon. So the focus is on exploration and documenting exploration in every discipline from archaeology to zoology. We have Sir Edmund Hillary's ice axes. We have artifacts that were brought back from the polar expeditions. I'm on the board of directors of the Explorers Club and chair of ethics and governance. And I'm sitting at the table that Theodore Roosevelt used to sign the Panama Canal Treaty. This is our boardroom, and this is the Theodore Roosevelt room. My family is from Ireland, from County Clare, Clonlara, and they've been there for generations. It's been very important in terms of the values and how we think about, what our role is in a family, in the community, in the country, and as part of exploration. Ireland has been really well known for producing people that have been very committed to those different areas and disciplines. And so when I was growing up, being Irish was very important. We had our Irish coat of arms. We had a lot of discussions among the family with members. So it was very important to have those Irish values. Well, I've spent my entire career in global business. So I've gone all over the world. I've been on the ground in 86 different countries and all U.S. states. And the role has been to either set up a business or to manage the human resources of that particular country. I've just done this my whole career. My family has been involved in international business, so I'm kind of an ordinary one with respect to the rest of the folks. But I was head of global human resources for the Mead Corporation, which has now been incorporated into another company. But they were establishing operations internationally, and I did that for 8 years. And then I knew they were going to be merged with another firm, so I started thinking about what I wanted to do next. And I was in China at the time, and I was with a number of other folks from the Coca-Cola company, the Coke chairman, a number of who was also Irish, number of other folks, and I ventured to talk a little bit about, I'd kind of like to start my own business, but I'm not sure I can. It's going to cost a lot of money. I may fail. I'll starve to death. And, I'm an unwed mother of at the time 8, 6 dogs and 2 horses. So I've got to be really careful at my choices. And they all convinced me that this was something I could do. Adult beverages were involved at the time. And so I thought, I'm going to save my money. And next year, when this merger takes place, I'm going to start my own business. And I did. And it turned out to be a very, very smart decision. So this is our 26th year in business now with Birch Tree Global. And the reason I started the business was, as head of HR for these large multinationals, I found that I'd get advice from other companies that were built around that other company's strategy and business operations. They weren't really talking to me about what my business strategy was in my company, in our company. So I wanted to develop an agnostic business. So I would talk to you about your strategy. What is it you want to achieve? Where do you think you want to go? What is your value proposition? How are you going to make money? And I would put together the legal, financial, tax, and HR infrastructure that would best help your business. And I found that was kind of a unique proposition. Companies would tell me, use this payroll system. Well, it was their payroll system. It didn't necessarily connect with the other countries in which we were operating. So you had multiple systems. It was very confusing. So I wanted to put together a program that helped businesses from a strategy perspective achieve their financial and operational objectives. So that's how I put the business together and how I started. we've had clients that are very large multinationals, Fortune 100 companies, all the way down to companies that are just getting started with 1 or 2 people. They need the same kind of structure. Subsequently, we developed a market entry training and development program to help companies with help them and their executives learn how to manage international business on their own. And that's been used in a number of different organizations like the World Trade Center and a variety of universities. So I spun off the human capital side of this business as Birch Tree Performance HR 18 months ago, and that company is focused very specifically on increasing financial performance through the human capital side. What can you do in training and compensation and staffing, employment, and things like that that really add financial value to your company? What kind of metrics can you use and measure to drive business performance? So today, both businesses are doing well, and we're looking at 2025 as being our best year ever. Certainly, the change in the government in the United States is a big issue because that's a little bit fuzzy and unknown at this point. I think there's a limit as to what can be accomplished, certainly on the United States side, although there's a lot of uh, issues that are coming up that are suggested as maybe a trend or what we're going to do. There's a limit to what can really actually be done just based on the infrastructure and the costs and the funding for those activities. So I think that's a little wait and see. I do see trends on the in foreign people setting up businesses overseas. Ireland has always been a hot location, and I see that as increasing. People are very, very interested in setting up businesses in Ireland. Irish businesses coming here. Brexit was very helpful to the Irish in that regard. So I see some movement there. I think foreign direct investment in India is something that is a very strong suit as an alternative to investing in China. I've been working with the South Koreans recently. I was very impressed with their capabilities, and these were all executives and business people. So I think that's a possibility. Latin America, it has also got a number of opportunities. Colombia is continuing to gain strength and interest from that in that regard. Uh, Argentina is still a bit struggling on the financial side, but things are improving there. And I've done a lot of work in Argentina. It's a very, very attractive, I think, place to be. Um, and certainly Australia has a number of different opportunities and a lot of Irish people in Australia. Well, the Irish Business Organization of New York has been around for about 50 years, and it has been a leader in connecting Irish people and businesses together. I'm the new 2025 president. I'm very excited about that. I've got some very big shoes to fill. Colleen and Paul and Sean have been absolutely wonderful in helping me get my feet together and under me to do this job. I'm looking in the IBO. I'm looking to develop stronger relationships with business people to improve business networking. The second is to improve our relationships and continue to strengthen our relationships with the Irish government, both for businesses that want to come in here and go to Ireland. Also, would very much like to continue to develop strong relationships with organizations like We Are Global Irish and Jackie's work to connect people. I think that's critically important. I really connected with her and was very impressed with the programs that she put together. So we have opportunities to share information, resources, and I'm looking forward to developing that with her. Also with the arts and education, the J1 program that we have. Want to make sure that we continue to strengthen those programs and basically to provide an opportunity for Irish people to connect with one another and maintain those close ties that the Irish are known for. We are Global Irish, are organizations that we want to connect with and partner with to develop stronger ties between the business community and to help people who want to either expand into Ireland or from Ireland, they're coming here to the US.